So that bald bastard Dana White's done it again. He's just announced 2 banger fights. One for UFC 299, which is looking fucking absolutely mwah, mwah, mwah. It's just looking fucking absolutely divine. And then he announced a really big fight that I said they should add to UFC 300, and they've just gone and added it. So matchmaker Benny P doing his fucking thing. But I'll start off with the first fight chronologically, which is a fucking shocking fight, to be honest. I really wasn't expecting to get this fight between Benoit Saint Denis and Dustin Porier, but I am fucking glad for it. Like, what else was there for Dustin Porier? Like a Dan Hooker rematch? It was just all rematches, so I'm glad to see Dustin Porier get a fresh matchup, because, you know, he was the guy who said, I'm not going to be fighting these young up-and-comers, I just want big fights this, but, you know, even he sees the Chadness that is Benoit Saint Denis. He sees a Chad in Benoit Saint Denis, and he needs to go step in that octagon opposite him. So I really do respect Dustin Porier for taking this fight. And honestly, I think he gets this one done. I do. Now, there is a few factors into this. Maybe he's not the same after that Justin Gaethje KO, which, you know, that is a possibility. He took a really bad KO. You know, first time being KO'd out cold since Michael Johnson many years ago. So maybe Dustin Poirier is going to be a bit chinny in there. But he's taken quite a lot of time off. That fight was in August. No, July 30th. No, it was in July, actually. You know, that's plenty of time to recover. You know, that's fucking so much time to recover. So I think by the time this fight happens, he'll be all recovered and everything. And I can see him just like unloading on Benoit Saint Denis against the fence. Maybe Benoit Saint Denis goes in there with a wrestling mindset, goes in there, just wrestles Dustin Poirier. I don't know, maybe that's a possibility. It is a really tough fight to predict. I just think maybe this is a little too soon for Benoit Saint Denis. I want him to win. I want Benoit Saint Denis to win. I think he's a good fighter, but obviously he's got some holes in his striking defense that we all can just see. You know, he's been teed off on quite a lot. He's been hurt quite a lot. You know, I could just see that happening again here. You know, sort of like the Alessi Dos Santos fight, but obviously Dos Santos, much bigger than Dustin Poirier, was also on the juice. But hey, who knows? Benoit Saint Denis could go in there, hit him with that head kick he got Matt Frivola with. That is a possibility too, but I don't think we're going to see that. But honestly, it's a fucking great fight. This fight should be fucking bananas. That 299 card is going to have some fucking fun on there. You know, any Dustin Poirier fight's fun. You got Jack Della Maddalena on that, Kevin Holland versus MVP. There's just so many great fights, man. That card is looking fucking pristine. I mean, even Sean O'Malley on that card's fucking sick. Like, that is a good card. That is a fucking amazing card. And Dana White did say they're going to add some more fights. There'll be more fight announcements coming in the next, 2 days. So that's something to also look forward to. So I'm excited to see what he announces then. But, you know, 299, man. Like, oh my fucking god, that card. That fucking card excites me, man. I can't stop thinking about that. That's only 2 months away. Oh, please, MMA gods, don't be fucking cruel. But anyway, moving on. Oh, actually, let me just say, I think the 5-round does benefit Dustin Poirier. I can sort of see him, like, getting, like, a maybe 4th-round stoppage or something like that. I think him and Benoit will be going back and forth, and I can just see him pouring on the pressure and getting, a late stoppage, 4th or 5th round. But Benoit Saint Denis has a good shot. Maybe when we get closer to the fight, I'll change my mind. But my early prediction is the Dustin Poirier win here. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Then we got the second fight that got announced. Charles Oliveira, Du Bronx himself, versus Arman Tsarukan. Banger fight. I said that they should do this fight for UFC 300. They've done this fight for UFC 300. They're watching me. They're watching my account. Benny P should be the matchmaker, right? Let's get that fucking going. I should be the matchmaker for the UFC. I'm realistic with my my fights and everything. Hamzat Chimaev versus Israel Adesanya, that's coming soon. I guarantee you that. Not really, I have no source on that, but that's got to be next. I seen Israel Adesanya say he was kidding about not coming back, so maybe we see that soon. But anyway, regardless, I think Charles Oliveira is going to get this one done over Arman Tsarukan. Now I know I'm an idiot. I picked Beneil Dariush to be Arman Tsarukan, but I should have realized. Fucking Beneil Dariush he's just come off a brutal KO. His chin's just not the same anymore. I should have realized that, but again, I didn't. And now we got to watch this fight. And I think honestly, I think Charles Oliveira can get this fight done. Now, Arman Tsarukan might just go in there and try and wrestle him, but if you see Charles Oliveira against Beneil Dariush, he got taken down in that fight, but he neutralized everything off top that Beneil Dariush went for. He couldn't do fucking jack shit and got back to his feet and then KO'd him. Now, obviously, Arman Tsarukan's better wrestler than Beneil Dariush, but I'd say Beneil Dariush has probably got a better top game than Arman Tsarukan. Tsarukan's got a good top game, don't get me wrong, he absolutely fucking massacred Yoel Alvarez, but I think he doesn't, like, his sort of ground and pound, he sort of goes in half guard, just fucking throwing punches like that, you know. I feel like if he does that, it gives like good opportunities for Charles Oliveira to like use stuff off, like, offensively off his back to get back to his feet. And I think on the feet, he beats the fuck out of Arman Tsarukan. People are going to think Tsarukan's like a KO artist now, and especially because he beat Beneil Dariush quicker than Charles Oliveira, but that doesn't really mean fucking shit, does it? Charles Oliveira KO'd him first. He softened that chin up, you know, clearly softened that chin up. I think Charles Oliveira is going to get him out of there, man. I really do. I think on the feet, he's just going to pressure Arman Tsarukan. I think Tsarukan's going to back up a bit. And I think he's going to fucking land some good shots. And I think he's going to knock out Arman Tsarukan. I know that's a crazy take. Arman Tsarukan is really fucking good. I'm not shitting on Arman Tsarukan. He is a great fighter. But we seen him get hurt by Joaquim Silva. Joaquim Silva, sort of similar type of Brazilian Muay Thai style. I don't think he's out of shootbox, but he has a very similar style. And obviously, you know, obviously I'm not using MMA math, you know, he got rocked by Joaquim Silva. That means he's going to get rocked by Charles Oliveira. But Charles Oliveira hits so fucking hard, freakishly powerful. Arman Tsarukan, we haven't really seen his chin tested too much. We've seen him get hurt, obviously, by Joaquim Silva, and he did get KO'd on the regional scene. But I think, man, I really do think that Charles Oliveira is going to get him out of there on the feet. I think he's going to land one of those big left hands, sort of similar to what Joaquim Silva caught him with. I think he's going to rock him. I think he's going to sock him. I think he's going to knock him out cold. I really do. I think he's going to knock him out cold, man, with that left hook. Maybe it's a bit of a dicey fight. Maybe Arman Tsarukan knocks him down, but Tsarukan doesn't really have, like, submission offense like a Islam Makhachev. Like, if he knocks him down, he's probably not going to go out there and sub him, like arm triangle him or anything like that. He's not as quick with his submissions. Like, I think Charles Oliveira is going to get this one done on the feet. Pressuring him, kicking him to the body, kicking up his leg. I just think there's so many things, so many openings for Charles Oliveira. Now, maybe fucking Arman Tsarukan just goes out there and KOs Charles Oliveira, but I don't believe he's a KO artist just because he knocked out Chinny Beneil Dariush. You know, Dariush never had a great chin. Like, he's never had a great chin, but, you know, getting KO'd back-to-back was just like a sign that, like, his chin's even deteriorating even more. Like, he has been chinned a lot of times. So I don't think this really says that Arman Tsarukan is going to be, like, this new absolute knockout artist. Maybe he does, but, yeah, craziness. I will say, Dana White mentioned that this is a number one contender fight, so, you know, Justin Gaethje is just getting fucked over. Clearly, he's going to be out for fucking ever. So I really do hope it's Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. I just want to see that fight. That fight would be absolutely fucking insane. We need that fight. I put it on my UFC 300. Come on, let's do it. Let's get that fucking fight going. Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, BMF title defense for Justin Gaethje. I know it sounds fucking cringe, but that's what they do. They have to market it somehow. They can, you know, the BMF is a big draw apparently, Dana White reckons. So they do something like that. Mwah, chef's kiss, man. Fucking UFC 300's fucking sold for me. Just get Leon Edwards versus Beneil Dariush. Make that you guys wouldn't believe what the first night of what first fight of the night is. You know, get Leon Edwards versus Beneil Dariush. First prelim of the night. That would be crazy. That'd make UFC 300 the best card ever. But obviously that's not going to happen. But still, should be a really good card. I'm glad Dana's announces. I can't fucking wait to see what he announces. When he does announce these next few fights, I will be ready. I'll be making my reaction video to them. I'll be a bit quicker next time. My laptop was down for a bit, so this is why there's a bit of a delayed video. I was also doing some stuff. But, yeah, that's all I've got to say. Can't fucking wait. Like, Dana White fucking cooked. Like, post-holiday Dana White, he felt in a good mood. He showed us all what we need to see. And yeah, it's going to be, this year is going to be fucking great. Like, $2.99 is like one of the best pay-per-views on paper. Like, on paper, that's one of the best cards. Obviously, we'll see how the actual fights turn out. Sometimes these real stacked cards, they end up not being as good because we overrate them. But I just can't see how it's bad. But who knows? Maybe fucking Gilbert Burns goes out there, just lay and praise JDM. Maybe Benoit St. Denis goes and lays and praise on Dustin Porier. Maybe we just get a bunch of lay and praise performances. Maybe Sean O'Malley lay and praise Chito Vera, but I don't think so. Touch wood, touch fucking wood. I hope I haven't just jinxed it, but I reckon it's going to be an entertaining card. But I do have Dustin Porier beating Benoit St. Denis, but I do hope St. Denis wins because I fucking love that guy. And I do think Charles Oliveira, the Bronx, I think he's going to KO Arman Tsarukan. But we'll see what happens, man. Tsarukan's no joke. He could really go out there, but imagine Benoit St. Denis KOs Dustin Porier. Next fight, it's Benoit St. Denis versus Justin Gaethje for the #1 contendership. Could you imagine? That'd be a fucking insane fight. Holy shit. Like, we could get some crazy matchmaking after this. Like, whoo, like, Jesus Christ, it already gets me excited just thinking about it. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like. If you're not already, subscribe, put on notifications. Let me know your thoughts on these two fights. How do you have both of these fights going? I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Oh, never mind. My video will not stop recording. Awesome. This is really what you want right now. Oh, there we go. Now it's about to work. All right. Thank you. Cheers. Catch you guys next time.